Relief efforts are underway here in Oxford. Any victims that need a little help or maybe just some food can come out today. I'll have more on that.
Governor Lamont sent a formal request to President Biden to help clean up the damage, what it could mean for homeowners and businesses.
So chronic absenteeism is still an issue for school districts across the state. Coming up, we'll have a closer look at the work being done to keep more students in the classroom.
All local, all morning. This is Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
Good morning. It is 6 o'clock. We're glad you're starting your day off with us here at Fox 61 and Fox 61 Plus. I'm Eric Harris.
And I'm Tim Lammers. Yeah, getting a little bit of a taste of fall this morning as the sun was coming up. Look, the moon was out, a beautiful moonlit night, but it was in the 50s, Matt Scott. Caught my attention walking out the door.
Some of you a little lower than that.
Really?
Yeah.
Julia ran outside. She's like, my friend said it was an orange moon.
Yeah.
She ran outside and
absolutely.
she was like, I was like, what are you doing out here?
My son came to me yesterday. He goes, are we done with summer? I went, easy there, slow your old kid. Now, summer will be back. In the meantime, it is definitely a taste of fall. With a crisp start out there, temperatures still struggling. Make it an isolated shower, and I mean 1 or 2 raindrops later on, but over the 7 days, we will bring temperatures and the humidity back into the picture. There's nothing to show you on the satellite radar picture. Got a flow out of the west-northwest. Up to the north, see a little batch of shower activity. Kind of swing around, maybe a shower or 2 later on today. That's it. And when I say that's it, I mean that's it for the week. After that, we are just cruise control for the next couple of days. 54 in Hartford, 56 in New Haven. Hello, Torrington. 48 degrees, look at you. 49 in New Milford. We have a couple of upper 40s as well. In the quiet corner, look at the dew points in the 40s to 51. That is A-OK. But a little abnormally cool. We're going to keep it like that for the next couple of days as we slowly build in the temperatures. Numbers getting into the upper 60s to the lower 70s again should be about 10 degrees warmer than that. And again, an isolated, keyword isolated shower later on today. Details on the 7 days and when the heat and the humidity are back, because they are. That's coming up. Back now, because she is, Symphony Privet with a look at traffic. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Let's get you up to speed with what we're checking out outside on this Wednesday morning. First up, I want to let you know about a crash happening in Westport this morning. It involves 2 tractor trailers on the northbound side of 95. It's causing a pretty extensive backup out there near exit 18, and the right and center lanes are closed out there. And now we're going to touch on some of those road closures related to the storm on Sunday in Southbury. First up, Route 6 closed from Dublin Hill to Scuppo Road, so be on the lookout for that. Also in Southbury this morning, Route 172 closed from Spruce Brook Road to Constitutional Hill. We will continue to track those road closures in Western Connecticut for you this morning, as well as a look at what's happening in other parts of the state. Your next update coming up at 6:30.
All right, Symphony, thanks so much. Well, after last weekend's devastating flooding, local organizations are taking action and teaming up.
Yeah, one event is happening this morning at Quarry Walk Shopping Center in Oxford, which of course was probably ground zero for the most rainfall we saw. Fox 61's Brooke Griffin joins us live once again in Oxford with all the details on how all of you out there can help. Brooke, good morning.
Good morning to you. Well, today the Red Cross, as you said, will be here at Quarry Walk. They're going to be here with food, cleaning supplies, and a lot of other stuff as well to help victims. Now, of course, it's going to be a very long time before any sort of normalcy is restored to this Oxford region, Southbury as well. A lot of people are very hard hit around here, but this is really just the first step and one small option to provide relief to this area. Now, Sunday night is going to go down in Oxford history as the worst flood to hit this town. Many roads are destroyed and 2 women were sadly killed during that storm. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of people with extreme damage to their homes, businesses, and their belongings. Today, the Red Cross will be here at Quarry Walk to try to ease that burden a little bit. From 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., they're going to be handing out food, cleanup kits, water, and have people on standby to answer any questions you may have about disaster relief resources. First responders are also encouraged to stop by to get food or relief information if they need it as well. Red Cross leaders say they want to help anybody who needs it, and this is going to be a no questions asked event. And this is one of many options for this region to get help. Oxford Public Schools is also organizing relief efforts by way of an online survey. There are also several verified GoFundMe pages for specific people that are already up, and town leaders are coming together to propose long-term solutions. The town of Southbury also has an open door for relief requests. Now, a lot of information, of course, over the last few days, as far as if you're a victim and you need some help, or even if you would just like to donate to help those in need. We have all of that information, all of those links up on fox61.com. And again, today, 10 to 3 at Quarry Walk, that will be that Red Cross event. If you even just need a sandwich, something to eat, bottle of water, they say, please come on by. Live in Oxford, Brooke Griffin, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
Okay, Brooke, thank you for that
Thanks
report.
So much, well, new this morning, we're learning that the Region 15 school district in Naugatuck Valley is still planning to open schools as scheduled next week.
Yeah, as for now, the first day of class is Tuesday, and all back-to-school events this week are still happening as well.
Yeah, so we're told the district was supposed to send out bus schedules today. School officials say those are expected by the end of the week.
Yeah. Now, this morning, Governor Lamont is waiting to hear if the federal government will declare a federal emergency for Fairfield, Litchfield, and New Haven counties. Lamont asked for the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers to come help rebuild roads, bridges, dams, and rail lines that were either damaged or washed away last weekend. He also asked the Environmental Protection Agency for help in cleaning up any oil and gas spills.
Now, repairing those roads and bridges are going to be a big task. We asked the State Department of Transportation about how long it's going to take for those repairs to be completed. A spokesperson told us that crews are hard at work and they have already made significant progress.
So over the last 24 hours, we went from, more than 25 state roads being closed due to flooding. We've cut that down to about 14 or 15 today.
While some roads are repaired, others are still going to take a while to fix. So officials say that they are considering building temporary bridges until they can make the full repairs. The DOT is asking everyone, if you see a sign saying that a road is closed, do not drive around it. Just because a road may look like it's safe does not mean that it is.
Well, for complete coverage into the historic flooding damage and what you can do to protect yourself from scams going down the line, just download the free Fox 61 News app or visit fox61.com. Across the state, school districts are still trying to fix some pandemic-era problems, one of them being a rise in chronic absenteeism.
Yeah, now the good news is that numbers are coming down after that massive jump during the pandemic, but they're not back to pre-pandemic levels, not yet. Fox 61's Angela Bavaro is joining us live at Chamberlain Elementary in New Britain with a look at the latest numbers from the state. Angela, good morning.
Erica, Tim, good morning. So let's start things off with some definitions here. Being chronically absent, that means you're missing 10% or more of school days. And now let's paint the picture of this issue using some state data. So this is the percent of K through 12 students chronically absent over the years. This past school year, you mentioned it, 2023-2024, we did see some improvement. These numbers coming down, 17.7%, and that is a cool down after COVID. Those numbers jumping 2021-2022 school year, that rate 23.7%. And now the work continues to get these numbers closer to or even better than what we saw pre-pandemic. Check this out, 18-19 school year, that number just about 10%. Fewer empty desks in classrooms across Connecticut. A welcome sight for Dr. Tony Gasper, superintendent of the Consolidated School District of New Britain.
When kids attend more, they learn more. So we're seeing improvements in academics. We're seeing a drop in disciplinary referrals and suspensions and expulsions.
Districts doing the work to get absences down. In 2021, the state launched the Learner Engagement and Attendance Program, or LEAP, targeting 15 districts.
What they're doing is they're hiring people, they're working with the school district to personally go out to the homes of the students and work with them to bring them back into school.
An evaluation study found attendance rates increased by 4 percentage points in the month immediately following the first LEAP visit for most students. Schools also leaping into creativity.
We do lots of raffles, bike giveaways, pizza parties, parent events at night, even peer-to-peer.
As the work continues, strategies are shifting in the post-COVID schoolscape.
School today is really much more interactive.
I think we have to work even harder to find engagement for these students in terms of career paths. Everyone is not going to a four-year college.
And those education leaders say that another piece of this partnership puzzle is family support. They say it is critical that families, parents, guardians, they instill the importance of going to school in their kids and also the impacts on their futures. We are live in New Britain this morning. I'm Angelo Bavaro, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
All right, Angelo, thanks. Hopefully we continue to see those numbers go down every year.
Yes, we will see. All right, Angelo, thank you.